Hey everybody, we are the Good Doctors of Abbey Research. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Dr. Kristen.
And welcome to the Good Doctors Diagnose for this Wednesday, January 22nd. We are chugging through the month of January somehow, I don't know. And for today's GDD, we're going to be talking to you for our pop culture video this week about a little incident that happened in pop culture a couple of weeks ago that we wanted to bring up, namely when fitness guru, weight loss, a self-proclaimed expert, Gillian Michaels of The Biggest Loser fame, and I think she has her own show now or something.
She probably does. I know she's got like diet.
She's been around a while. Everybody knows Gillian Michaels. Was on a radio talk show talking about The Biggest Loser coming back as a television show, and made a comment about one of our personal heroes, beloved music genius, superstar, phenomenal human of the year or decade, Lizzo. And so for those of you who don't know, Gillian Michaels made a statement saying basically, why should we be celebrating Lizzo's body? We should be celebrating her music, and made a derogatory comment about connecting Lizzo's weight to the potential for future diabetes. And there are a lot of problems with this. We've talked about weight and fat shaming and control shaming a lot already on this channel, but we wanted to talk about it in this specific instance, not just for women, because obviously it's a problem for women. I was just in the CVS today, and there was an announcement that came on that was like, 3 in 5 women feel bad about themselves after watching a makeup commercial on TV.
I wonder why.
And so in this idea, in this concept of how we talk about weight and how we talk about other people and their health, particularly at the office, we wanted to share a couple thoughts about Gillian Michaels and Lizzo, and also some other instances that we've thought of recently.
So a couple quick things. Just a reminder, if you are not someone's medical doctor, you do not understand their body. So if you have deep concerns about a family member or a friend and the way that they look correlating with their health, tread very, very carefully. But that is potentially the only level of relationship in which you have any right to, any of us have any right to comment on anyone's body. I understand that we're all kind of catty gossips on some level, like as humans, we all have feelings about other people, and but it's that when somebody is potentially my size and they go and get another donut at the office, it's not a time to make a pig joke or a pig noise. Things like this. Everybody who is shaped like me does not have diabetes and is potentially not in like threat for it. And there's a lot of reasons why people are shaped the way they are. Yeah. And very, very few of them are your business.
And it's also it perpetuates a false correlation between weight and health as well. There are a lot of thin people that have diabetes, and a lot of people who aren't fat who have a lot of health problems. So it's placing your judgment of other people's choices and also their life and their personal health, which is, as we have already said, none of your business. But this goes for both men and women. Yeah. And while we were talking about this issue and wanting to talk about it for this GDD, we thought of a couple examples of the pressure put on men to sustain or maintain a certain body type as well.
Yeah, so bodies are kind of public property in a really weird way, especially bodies of actors and entertainers. And that's one of the things that, everybody has an emotion about Lizzo's body versus, and then Adele posted a picture a couple of weeks ago in which she seems to have lost quite a bit of weight. And everyone's praising her for it. And a lot of other people are like, you don't know why she lost that weight. She could have had a breakdown. Like, you have no idea. So all those kind of conversations about bodies being public. There are 2 Marvel stars recently who have forayed into this conversation. One is Sebastian Stan, who is famous for playing James Buchanan Barnes in the Captain America oeuvre. He's the one with the long hair and the metal arm. And then Kumail Nanjiani, who is about to become a Marvel person in the upcoming movie The Eternals, in which he will be starring opposite Angelina Jolie. So they've both posted pictures on Instagram recently that detailed how intense it is to make their bodies look like they look on the movie screen, how many people it takes them to do that. Henry Cavill has also talked about this in his recent role of The Witcher. Chris Evans has talked about this in his role as Captain America.
Particularly to do the shoots in which the male character, the male actor, has their shirt off and they're going for that super muscly look. And it's the perception of like pure masculine health and virility, right?
But instead, they're highly dehydrated and starving.
Yeah, these men haven't eaten anything more than vegetables and high protein for months, if not years, and certainly for days before the shoot. They're not really allowed to drink water, which isn't super healthy, as we all know. So we wanted to bring up both these examples as a way to talk about the way that the false perception of people as celebrities and kind of what society has told us are ideal body shapes or sizes or looks. And the truth behind those. We often don't know the stories behind those. And so it's really important, obviously, to let people have their own business about their health, but also, and to not judge them for that as well. And that's really, really important in the office, especially when you're working with people every day. People bring a version of themselves to work. You don't get to see the full person. And so you don't know what's going on in their life or in their health or in their home. And so going forward with as much empathy and understanding and space for other people's stories and choices as possible is our best diagnoses for these particular set of issues. And that's everything we have on this issue for this week for the Good Doctors Diagnose. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye.